Hey, what's up? 6.5 here, and for this module, we're going to be dealing with the rest of the drums. Uh, yeah, let me just get this over with. I should have dealt with that in the snares, but I just don't want to keep you all too long. Anyhow, let's go. All right, so for the snares, I would have accentuated some hi-hats. So we're going to do some overheads and some toms. But this time, if we have time, we're going to the guitar amp center one. What the heck is that? All right, and then we may go into the guitars. Who knows? All right, so let's do this. Play. Okay, we really need some getting for this here. All right, so let's go to Kirchhoff, because it got the snare in it. So I'm gonna do some separation here. Some little shelving. Click. Accentuate it. What do you mean by accentuating it? Makes it a pink noise. Let me see how that was sung. Click. Smart Hops. Learn. Do it to pink noise. Stop. Let's see how you sound. Okay. Leave it like some smooth.
When I get you alone, I'm gonna feel you all over. We can ride all the road. I'll be your.
Whoa, this is nice. Good thing I did this in here. Let's just leave it. I'll actually do it a pink noise. I just like pink noise. Okay. It doesn't print over to the next channel because it's in demo mode, so it's gonna go right back to stop learn. This is nice. I love the ambiance with this pink noise. Bum. See what it sounds. Okay, play. Trying to make it as balanced as possible.
His sole interest is loving you. So take it or leave it, baby. I'm right here and I'll get you through. When I get you alone, I'm gonna feel you all over. We can ride all the road. I'll be your healing lover. And we're living it up, loving it up again.
It's gonna sound different. Hear it? Whole M. That's the whole M of it. Subtle. Nice. Let's go.
Over, yeah. We can ride on the road.
Okay, what's this? Player. Nothing. What's this? Like, this is it? Alright, put you far here. Okay.
It's a sin. I'll be your healing lover. And we're living it up, loving it up again. And we're living it up, loving it up again. And we're living it up, loving it up again. Damn freaky, it's a sin.
this particular part, now this is where automation will come in, where then you will boost up everything, like a decibel, 2 decibels, because the energy is there. Yeah. That's a tidbit. Let's go.
And we're living it up, loving it up again. So goddamn, I'm right here and I'll get you through. When I get you alone, I'm gonna feel you all over. We can roll. I'm right here and I'm into you. When I get you alone, when I get you alone, into you. When I get you alone, I'm gonna feel you.
Okay. The mic to Tom, but I don't want. Right, I don't want that. I don't want this bleed. No, sorry, I there's to get. I could get it. Let me see if I could get this. Something that I don't have to work too hard with. I don't really get, to be quite honest. I really don't. I got a couple gets, so I'm gonna try them out today. Okay, Nomad Factory. Gating is letting out a certain frequency, and all the rest of the frequencies you don't let in. Basically, it shut off the gate. All right, just for quick something. Let me see. Drums. Tom, nice. Here you go. See, it shut off a certain frequency. Let me see, the release is pretty quick. Don't want to hear that. Hold, release, range. Low pass filter. Okay, I could work with that. All right, there we go.
Into you. When I get you alone, I'm gonna feel you all over. We can ride on the road. Into you. When I get you alone. Into you. When I get you alone, I'm gonna feel you all over. When I into you. When I get you alone, into you. When I get you alone, and get so turned out. When
Nice.
I get you alone, I'm gonna feel you so turned out. When I get you alone, I'm gonna feel you
That's what you want.
living it up, loving it up again.
Hear nothing.
Turned out.
Good.
When I get you alone,
You can leave it like there if you want to. You can leave it like that if you want to. Let me see the overhead. This is what? Oh, is it what the overhead? Overhead? I don't know. It's one. Okay, what's this? We'll play. Let me see what's this.
living it up, loving it up again. And we're living it up, loving it up again. So goddamn freaky, it's a sin. Living it up, loving it up again. And get so turned out. When I get you alone.
There's a method where I turn up your volume. Multi-band compression works pretty well to really get the essence of it. What I'm going to do actually is bring the Kirchhoff here, play, or I could just use it because it's a little too low and I don't want to just volume.
And we're living it up, loving it up again. So goddamn freaky, it's a scene. I'll be your healing lover. And we're living it up, loving it up again. So goddamn freaky, it's a scene. Living it up, loving it up again. And we're living it up, loving it up again. And we're living it up, loving it up again. So goddamn freaky, it's a scene. Living it up, loving it up again.
Really spice up that because it's a little dull. The crashes.
And we're living it up, loving it up again. So goddamn freaky, it's a scene. Living it up, loving it up again. And get so turned out when I get you alone. I'm gonna feel you all over.
And this is the right one. Click. No, it's not that. Overhead. Where is it? Hi-hat. There's one that.
And we're living it up, loving it up again. So goddamn freaky, it's a scene. Living it up, loving it up again. And get so turned out when I get you alone. And we're living it up, loving it up again. And we're living it up, loving it up again. So goddamn. And we're living it up, loving it up again.
Alright, yeah. Multi-band compressor. Multi-band compressor. MBC. Where are you? TB MBC. Yeah. Put some life into these overheads. Put some life. Right here. Going for drums. 1.
And we're living it up, loving it up again. So goddamn freaky, it's a scene. Living it up, loving it up again. And get so turned out when I get you alone. I'm gonna
see how it brought life to this particular mix. This is how you get the this is how I do it to get life into this particular mix, and you could use it for some of your mixes too. Every mix is a fingerprint, so just remember that. But yeah, here we go again.
Living it up, loving it up again, and get so turned out when
Yes.
I get you alone. I'm gonna feel you all over. We can ride on the road. I'll be your healing lover. When I get you alone, I'm gonna feel you all over.
Nice.
Your lover, oh no. Get you through. Take it or leave it, 'cause I'm right here and I'm into you. When I get you alone, I'm gonna feel you all over. His words like this and that shit hurts.
All right, burning and coming right back. All right, about 16 minutes in, going to the 17 minutes. That's good. That's good. Play.
His words like this and that shit hurts.
Some more full. That's nice.
He wasn't the only one being untrue.
Ooh. This is sweet.
All the lights are off in your apartment. I'm trying to hide the fact that someone's home.
You hear the depth.
It's been a month since he's been coming round,
Nice.
and it looks like you got to unload. And when you cry in the night to the man upstairs, praying for someone.
This is nice. Okay, don't worry about this. I know some people may be looking at that. Some others will be like, cool, because you got so much headroom one, and this is just primary mixing. Right, this is like basic mixing, because then when you bus, I don't really use buses, you know. But when they do the final mix down, this is the least of my worries, the very, very least. So don't worry about this here. Don't worry about that at all. All the headroom that I have here. And remember, these are pre-fader thing. Anyhow, right. So songs, the drums really came to life in this session. This is just one of the ways that you can do it. Yeah, a quick tutorial actually, very, very quick. Let me see. Just checking to see if we got any more. Right now, after the bass, I dealt with the bass. Now it's just the guitars and whatever these are. Right. Anyhow, if this has helped you to solve some mixing problems, and you think that this content will help you to continue to solving mixing problems, or will benefit you anyway in the future of your mixing journey, like, subscribe, comment, and don't be afraid to come back and use this for reference, for some really unorthodox ways of mixing. It's the techniques that I'm really putting out there, techniques, and these are free demo software that I used coincidentally. And yeah, so feel free to reference them and stuff. And if you got anything that you would like to add, just leave a comment down below, and you will see what's up. I would have gotten some questions about this skin. It is the Echolot for Reaper. Yeah, you could download it for free from somewhere. I can't remember because I downloaded it from somewhere. Reaper Stash. I'm just going to Reaper site, and yeah, and you'll see where you can get it from. I will just try to get more details, but yeah, because the story behind this is I used to use K-Walk by BandLab. Right now it's still free, but it's going to be discontinued. But anyhow, mixing in Reaper is way easier than that. But I was so familiar with the the skin, the interface that I just said, well, let me just use that here because I wasn't really familiar with the native Reaper skin. So I just put it here, and ever since, yeah. And they got a lot. They got Pro Tools one is pretty good. Let me see if I can find Pro Tools one. I don't think I have it here because this is here. The system is strictly for tutorials and stuff. So I don't think I have it for here. I gotta look, but that's wasting time. Anyhow. But if you need different skins for Reaper, you can say I'm not affiliated with Reaper in any sort of way financially or anything like that. It's just that Reaper is really good, and it has the evaluation license, like unlimited. So for this is and was, but this is for those who are encouraged to use what you have till you get what you want. Learn how to mix with what you have. So that's why I use this. I don't like mixing with oh gosh, K-Walk by BandLab. It's too much things you got to do before you get what you want, and that's just me personally, but it's still a great software that you can use. That's all right. I just wanted something to use quickly, and yeah, this is it. But K-Walk by BandLab is a really good software also. I'm not gonna downplay that, so yeah, and yeah, I think that's it. Don't want to rant. Anyhow, enjoy your day. And see you in the next module. Next module will be guitars and probably the pianos if I got the thing, and the horns. Synth. It's a lot. And then they still got the harmonies to do. Yeah, anyhow. See you in the next module. 6.5 out.